Hi everyone, welcome if this is your first time here, welcome back if this is a return trip. My name is April and this is the Frugal Planner channel. Now I'm going to give you a warning. Stark, my cat, has been really needy this morning, so if he jumps up on the desk, don't be startled. I'll try not to be startled either. After I finished this meal planning series on the channel, I had some additional questions from you guys. So I wanted to make sure, one, all of the questions were answered, and two, I feel like this could be an ongoing weekly series of how I use this and how I'm putting it together. I got fruit flies too. Sorry. We have been canning like mad people. Mad hatters over here with the canning supplies. But because we've been doing like apple pear butter, I have fruit flies and they're driving me. They're just obnoxious. Okay, so let's get into this. Just a little more explanation. If, I'm getting into this and you're like, I still have more questions, feel free to ask them down below. I will do the best I can to clarify everything. So for the columns, they're about 1 centimeter across. Okay. And all I did to set those up was I went through my refrigerator for this one and did a master list of what I currently have. And if you wanted to, you could absolutely put the date up here. So you could put, or the number of the week, like the 32nd week, the 33rd week, the 34th week, the 35th week, and so on. I do believe I will have to make another checklist or another column because this is not going to be enough to get me through, the end of the year. This is only 1, 2, 3 weeks. So I can go additional. The other thing that I did was I did the fridge first, took inventory. Actually, I did a huge purge and cleaned out the fridge, got rid of anything that was expired or crusty or moldy or growing penicillin, got rid of all of that. And this is what I was left with. Our fridge looked full, but it was full of things we couldn't eat. Comment down below if you can relate to that. Anyway, so master list on the fridge. And then if you watched the setup originally, I had this page as the pantry, and I was like, ooh, I know I have a lot more in my pantry than I have in canning. So I made my pantry a 2-page. And then as I add things to these lists or I take away things, I mark them down. Now there's only 2, there's 3, and there's 1. So this tells me that I need to reorder. And for me, when I reorder, I will come back in here with a ballpoint pen or a pencil, and I will just check that off to let me know that I am back up to 2 that next week. So super easy. If that isn't something that you want to do, you surely don't have to. Shirley. Sorry, quoting the movie Airplane from the 80s, because I'm that young. Roger. So if you want to do a different way of ordering this, like a different colored pen or something, you could totally do that too. And cross it off so that you have 2 again. Whatever works for your system, do that. And then I need to add to my canning because I did, like I said, this weekend I canned some pear apple butter. I canned some carrots, pickled some carrots. What else did I do? Spaghetti sauce, some more diced tomatoes. It was a busy Saturday, you guys. Holy moly macaroni. Oh, and then we pulled all the rest of the onions out of the garden and all of our fall harvest. So after I film today, I am going to be doing some more canning. Schmore canning. I also got some additional spices that I need to add to my pantry list. So I also will be doing that later today, hopefully, if I have time. If I don't, that's okay too. So that is the master setup. That's how that is going to work. And then every week that I meal plan, I will go back and mark things off as I use them. This here is a blank page because I know I am going to need more. And I should have left more blank pages, but I also have pages in the back. So I feel like it's okay. If you want to leave more, absolutely feel free. The other thing I thought about too is with this setup, and I may film a video and do this because I thought it might work out a little bit better, was, oh, I got a baby spider. Hold on, buddy. Buddy, you don't want to be on my paper. Oh, I don't want to kill him. And he does not. There he goes. Oh, I thought for sure he was going to get on my finger. He's so tiny. I know I'll hurt him. Okay, I'm just going to let him. I'm just going to scooch him off. Come here, buddy. Oh, don't die. Anyway, my thought process, there you go, was to turn the page this way, do the lines this way, and then have whatever it is right here. So you would put your header like fridge inventory, and then you draw a line, and then another line, and then you could go down this way, and then this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, however many lines. That's how many weeks it would be for meal planning. So I might do that. Comment down below if you want to see that layout, because now that I've mentioned it, I'm interested. I want to see it. I want to do it. So that is also an idea. And then we wouldn't have to have so many pages because we could list off a lot and have a lot of weeks. The other thing that I got a comment on was having like a cycle of meals, like recycling meals. And I think that's a really good idea. If you have, 5 or 6 or even a dozen meals that you and your family love and you look forward to, get them on a rotation. We could set up, instead of doing a list, I'll set up a calendar. I'll film. I should write these down, shouldn't I? Here I am making all these promises. I've got a scratch piece of paper. Okay, so film, we're going to do like a habit tracker where we're going to have fridge inventory. This is how my brain works. You get to experience this. And then the lines. Perfect. And then there. And then I want to do a monthly spread that has like a rotation of meals. So tacos here, and then maybe tacos here. And then if you like spaghetti, it could be, spaghetti here and then spaghetti here. So we have a monthly meal rotation. Let me know down below if that is a video you are interested in. Okay, so we've got the monthly meal rotation, and then we've got the different way of tracking the inventory that we have on hand and how we're going to restock that. So then we hop in to setting up our weekly meals. And I need to do this for next week. So maybe I'll do, hey, good morning. Wes just got up. How did you sleep?
Not well.
Not well? Well, you did sleep in. Nice to have you up and about.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So on this page, what was I saying? Oh, I need to meal prep. So maybe later this afternoon, after I get my canning done, I'll sit down and do another video and show you how I'm going to meal prep for next week and what we're planning and how that affects our inventory and how much, my market list is going to be and all that good stuff. I feel like this series was really good and you all really liked it, so I want to keep going with it. I think the step-by-step setup is good, but I think the constant using it and showing you that I am using this notebook is also beneficial for both of us because it keeps me accountable for meal planning and then gives you ideas too. So, and we get to hang out together, which is always a bonus. So this side of the page, I've split it up like a horizontal planner. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I give ourselves 2 days a week that are leftovers, usually Wednesday or Thursday, and then Saturday or Sunday. So I really only plan out 5 meals. And when I do my meals, I come over here and I do my pantry and my fridge. And all I did for this was made like a faux Dutch door. I just folded over the sheet of paper roughly in half. I mean, it's not exact. Roughly in half. And then I just decided that I was going to have pantry and canning, fridge and freezer. So to make this clear, I guess more clear, I could have like drawn in a line so that you could easily see this day right here. So all of this up above my hands is all Monday. So to make the sticky tofu with rice with a brown sugar soy marinade from the pantry and canning, I'm going to need rice. From the fridge and freezer, I'm going to need the tofu and the sauces and marinade. And then, yeah, so that was for that day. For Tuesday, everything above my hands. So I've got lasagna soup and bread. I need lasagna noodles, spaghetti sauce, flour, salt, and yeast. Super easy. And then again, you just go down and everything lines up. So you know on that day, this is what I need to pull from the pantry. This is what I need to pull from the fridge and freezer. And then the items that I did not have, I didn't have the buns for the barbecue sandwiches, and I needed cilantro for shrimp tacos. So those items are going to be added, you know, when I brought them home from the grocery store. Then on the back here, I didn't write down my total grocery costs. I kind of neglected this page, and then notes on any recipes. So I think just getting myself to film this with you, and maybe I'll do like Monday meal plan or midweek meal plan. I don't know. When do you guys, I guess it doesn't matter when I put it up, because you guys can watch it whenever. So yeah, I will work on filming these two new layouts so we can kind of do like a meal rotation, even if it's monthly. Like we pick out 12 meals and those 12 meals just get, you know, shuffled around every month. And then maybe we throw in 1 or 2 meals that are new each month just to see if they're going to be part of our new rotation. Because I'll be honest with you, I love tacos, love them. I love burritos, but there are only so many I can eat before I'm like, you know what, maybe we should make this into a taco salad instead of putting it in a taco shell. So being creative with leftovers too. Oh my gosh, I feel like I have just made 3 new videos in my head. Revamp leftovers. Because I do that a lot. Like I will take our leftovers and turn something into something else so that it's interesting again. All right, so I've got 3 videos coming up on this series. It is not done. It'll probably continue at least through the end of the year. And yeah, I'm having fun with it. I hope you guys are having fun with it too. Meal planning, cost of food, organizing pantries and fridges and freezers is a lot of work, but it is worth it, especially if you are watching your budget, if you're being frugal about the money you're spending on food. You don't want waste. This is a wonderful way to do it, because you are really funneling it down to what you need, using what you already have, and then keeping that stock so that you don't get, you know, below a certain amount that you're comfortable with. So I'm going to stop rambling and go get some canning done, and then I will film these videos. I hope you have an amazing day. I love you, and I hope you make the best food this week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.